Hi, I'm Maronzio Vance, and you're watching The Firing Squad, a show where we take shots at politicians, government officials, and anybody else who's fucking up in America. And this week, Congress, I'm coming for your ass. So we finally have a new Speaker of the House. How do you feel about that, America? Tell me. That's exactly how I feel. Not really. See, that was a joke. Because most of you people don't even know who the Speaker of the House is. But I'm sure you know what happened last night on Empire. Verbatim. You could probably reenact the whole entire thing. I can't watch the show. Not my cup of tea. Wake up, America. Some important shit is going on. Our new Speaker, Paul Ryan, just got sworn in to take one of the most powerful positions in the country. He's now second in line for the presidency. If something happens to Obama and Biden, Buff Eddie Monster becomes our new president. Do we really need a buff president like that? Unless America's fat and lazy? What makes him so qualified to hold the highest position in the land? Well, apparently he's good at lifting weights. But seriously though, Paul Ryan is pretty qualified. He was ranking member of the powerful Ways and Means Committee, and he even ran to be vice president in the last election. Luckily, he lost. But to receive such a prestigious job, Paul Ryan must have lobbied hard to get it, right?
Are you going to run for Speaker? I'm not. Why not? Because I don't want to be Speaker.
Wow. You would think a position like Speaker of the House would attract other high-profile, highly qualified candidates, right? Well, it attracted this guy.
I have a relationship with everybody in this conference, and the most important thing is to be willing to listen to them. And it's also important that we all have the wisdom to listen to the American public, but the courage to lead at the end.
He seemed pretty enthusiastic about the job. How did that work out for him?
Chaos overtook the Republican Party after current Majority Whip Kevin McCarthy backed out of the race.
But the one thing I found in talking to everybody, if we are going to unite and be strong, we need a new face to help do that. So nothing more than that. I feel good about the decision. I feel great to have my family here.
Wow. Dude announced he was running for Speaker, then days later he backs out of the race. Can you say grand opening, grand closing? But why did he back out so abruptly? Does anyone know? Well, you didn't hear from me, but apparently he had a side chick and someone found out about the side chick that was donating money to him and told him if he doesn't back out, he's going to top the money and all this other stuff. Not that great of a side chick, but to each his own. That's his flavor, that's what he likes. But I'm not about to put my career on the line for anything less than this. Now that's a side chick. All her sides are good. I mean, every one of those sides are like incredible, delicious. It's hard out here these days for a pimp or a politician. Back in the day, politicians could get away with having a side chick.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Marilyn Monroe would be the president if they had to have a president of side chicks. She would be the president of side chicks. Monica Lewinsky, I think, would be vice president. And Sally Heming would be the Speaker of the House. That sounds about right. Not anymore. Groupies don't want to be groupies anymore. They want to be the group. They want to be the lead singer. These days, side chicks want to be known for what they do. They want to be famous. These days, side chicks want a platform to talk. About what?
We need to talk more about our responsibility to freedom of expression. We all want to be heard. But let's acknowledge the difference between speaking up with intention and speaking up for attention.
Kevin McCarthy isn't the first Republican who went after the Speaker's gavel that got embroiled in scandal.
Dennis Hastert pleaded not guilty Tuesday afternoon to charges he had lied to the FBI about illegal bank withdrawals. Money he allegedly used for payoffs to keep sexual misconduct accusations under wraps.
Dennis, damn. Busted for paying hush money to a guy you used to hook up with when you were coaching high school wrestling, and the dude was underage. What about this guy? When Newt was the Republican Speaker of the House, he was one of the main guys that pushed for Clinton's impeachment. Then it came out that he was actually having an affair around the same time he was trying to get Clinton impeached. For having an affair? That kind of hypocrisy deserves some kind of award, like the do as I say, not as I do award. Is it that hard to be a speaker, to be the Republican, and be on the straight and narrow at the same time? Is it really that hard? Look, I get it. Power and sex go hand in hand sometimes. In fact, I'm skeptical of any man with power that does not use it for sex. Hey, I shouldn't be speaker because I would use that power to get women. Hell, I don't even need to be second in line to be the president of the United States. If I was the president of, let's say, the My Little Pony fan club, I would use it to get ass. These Republican leaders get up there and act all high and mighty, and they act all family value-y and act holier than thou. Then they fall. Look, we're all human. We can all fall down at times. But it's about time for these assholes to stop telling us how to live and telling us how or who we should love and telling us we shouldn't take the morning after pill after a wild night at the club. We're men. You're not God, and you should stop pushing a line you continue to trip over time and time again. So fuck you hypocritical Republican speakers of the House. You suck balls. Literally. And until next time, fuck you, O'Reilly. Apparently people are upset to the point they have taken to Twitter and created a boycott Star Wars 7 page. Star Wars 7. If white people aren't wanted in Star Wars, then our money must not be either. Everybody in the movie is white except for the black guy. I thought it was Blindside in space. Okay, this it's a meme. Unlike Luke, he will not find his father. Okay, that's funny. You gotta find the funny in the racism.